is how you say that. Off-grid cabin, she'll have to use her athletic prowess, cunning mind, and courage to survive. But as the nightmare at the cabin escalates, Miley is forced to form an unlikely alliance and attempt a risky escape. Can she outwit her captors and survive the wilderness before it's too late? This sounds so good. It sounds creepy. So, I am most excited to give this a go. Okay, next book. I feel like this book has been around for a really long time. However, I think I bought a book bundle and this was included in it, and it is called In My Dreams I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead. So, I haven't actually read the blurb on this either, so it says 10 years after graduation, Jessica Miller has planned a triumphant return to Southern elite Duquette University, down to the envious whispers that are sure to follow in her wake. Everyone is going to see the girl she wants them to see: confident, beautiful, indifferent. Not the girl she was when she left campus, back when Heather Shelby's murder fractured everything, including the tight bond linking the 6 friends she'd been closest to since freshman year. But not everyone is ready to move on. Not everyone left Duquette 10 years ago, and not everyone can let Heather's murder go unsolved. Someone is determined to trap the real killer, to make the guilty pay. When the 6 friends are reunited, they will be forced to confront what happened that night, and the year's worth of secrets each of them would do anything to keep hidden. This sounds good. I think there's a lot of people that love this. So we will see if it lives up to the hype. Okay, we have another book which is, I got this on Vinted I think as well, but it looks like it's new. And this is called The Lost Bookshop by Evie Woods. I love the front cover. I just think it's so pretty. Okay, so on a quiet street in Dublin, a lost bookshop is waiting to be found. For too long, Opaline, Martha, and Henry have been the side characters in their own lives. But when a vanishing bookshop casts its spell, these 3 unsuspecting strangers will discover that their own stories are every bit as extraordinary as the ones found in the pages of their beloved books. By unlocking the secrets of the shelves, they find themselves transported to a world of wonder where nothing is as it seems. I really like the sound of this. I autumn, in October, sorry. It kind of sounds like a very October-y read, so maybe I should have read it then, but I just wanted something a little bit different. I always sort of read like the same. I usually read either thrillers or romance, and I've read a couple of like fantasy books, but I haven't sort of like delved deep. Why can I not speak? Into fantasy? But I thought this sounds quite. Would this be considered fantasy? I guess it is, but it kind of sounds like more cutesy, like not intense. So I just thought I would give this a go. I do want to try and get more into fantasy books next year, but yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. I read ACOTAR, but only the first book, and I was not sold. I'm gonna read the second book because I know everyone goes on about how amazing the second book is, but I feel I need some other sort of fantasy reads. I'm gonna try and branch out a bit more. Okay, so I've got a couple of Christmas books, like Christmas romances, in this haul. However, I'm not gonna read the blurb or anything because it's very, very likely that the Christmas books will be in my next reading wrap up, so I don't really want to speak about them twice. But this is the first one, which has got a really cute cover, and this is called Holiday. Oh, that sounds weird. Romance. And this is by Catherine Walsh. I do feel like I should have started reading my Christmassy romances in November. But silly old me, I just started reading them in December. But it's fine, but I feel like there's only one time of year really when you can read Christmas romances. So I feel like I should have started reading them in November, so that I had time to read more of them. But I guess it's fine. I'll just read some in December anyway. So that is the first Christmas romance. As we're on Christmas romances, I will show you the second one, which I did buy this second hand, which is why it is so battered, but I was like, I don't really care, because it's probably unlikely for me anyway, any Christmas romances are going to be a 5-star read, so I'm not really that fussed. That is quite battered. But this one is called The 12 Dates of Christmas. I think I got these off of Amazon, but obviously this one is a second-hand one from Amazon. So yeah, I only actually have 2 Christmas romances to read. I feel like I need to order one more, because as I said, there's only really like a certain time period that you can read Christmas romances, so I feel like I should have bought more and started reading them earlier to make the most of it, but yeah, I'm not that organised. But yeah, I will probably buy one more. I mean, you could read these throughout the year if you wanted to, but I don't really see why you relax reading wrap up. Okay, so this book, she's really skinny actually. It's really like skinny, funny size book. So this is called Ask for Andrea, and this is actually by the same author of the book that I showed at the start. So when I was searching on TikTok for some good thrillers, and I saw this book come up so much. I've seen loads of people say that this is a really, really great book, so I was like, you know what, I'm giving in to the hype and I'm buying it. She's a short book. Oh my god, it's really short. 260 pages, so this will get read extremely quickly. So it says Megan, Brasher and Skye have just one thing in common. They were all murdered by the same man. He hunted them online, masquerading as an eligible bachelor. Then he played the perfect gentleman, a thick layer of charm and 1,000-wit smile, hiding the fact that his first dates end in shallow graves. He's gotten away with murder 3 times now. The only thing that might keep him from killing again, the woman he murdered. Megan, Brasher and Skye might be dead, but they're not gone. They've found each other and they won't rest until they find a way to stop him. The haunt is on, packed with suspense and nail-biting fear. I was completely consumed by this book. Okay. I'll be honest, I didn't realise it was going to be like a paranormal sort of book. The last book I read like that I hated, so we'll see. The front cover's cool as well. Okay, so yes, I know I'm extremely late to the party. I know this has been out for God knows how long. This is 7 Years Slip. 7 Years Slip by Ashley Boston. I know so many people love this and rave about this book. I feel like I've seen quite a few people give this 5 stars, so I would like to read this soon-ish to see if it's worth the hype. 6 months ago, Clementine West had the worst day of her life, so she came up with a plan to keep her heart safe, stay busy, work hard, take no risks, and it's been working. That is until one day she finds a strange man standing in her kitchen. A man with kind eyes, a crooked smile, and a recipe for the perfect lemon meringue pie. The kind of man that before everything she could have fallen for. He's perfect, but for one thing, he lives in the past, 7 years ago to be exact. This should be impossible, but Clementine used to love impossible things, and maybe, just maybe, she will again. Sounds good. this cheap in the charity shop, so I thought I would pick it up. So, oh, sorry about that. Charlie Winwood and Silas Nash have been best friends since they could walk. They've been in love since the age of 14, but as of this morning, they are complete strangers. Their first kiss, their first fight, the moment they fell in love, every memory has vanished. Now Charlie and Silas must work together to uncover the truth about what happened to them and why. But the more they learn about the couple they used to be, the more they question why they were never together to begin with. Forgetting is terrifying, but remembering might be worse. Okie dokie. Interesting. Together they have created a gripping, twisty, romantic mystery unlike any other. Okay. I like it when the writing is slightly raised on the books. I feel like it makes good sounds. Okay, so that is the last book in my book haul. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Oh, also please leave romance, thrillers, fantasies, but maybe like some fantasies for like beginners below, because I would love, I love having recommendations, even though I'm constantly buying books and I do not need an excuse to buy more. I would love your recommendations.